Alright guys, so recently, if you follow me on Twitter, you may know, or Facebook I guess, I went on a trip with some friends from all over the United States that you probably know from YouTube. And during this trip, we went to New York City and my makeup life was changed. We went to a store called Inglot. Now, I have been to Inglot before in London, but at the time, all I knew about was their awesome nail polishes. So that's all I looked at. I looked at the eyeshadows a little bit, but I didn't play with them, so I really didn't know their potential. And then I went to Inglot back in June in New York, bought 3 eyeshadows, and they've been sitting in a drawer ever since. But I think that because I went with friends that also like makeup, it influenced my purchasing and perspective a little bit more. So my entire outlook on everything was changed. They have the most amazing eyeshadows I have ever seen in my entire life. And I bought a ton of colors, and everything is like, oh my gosh, it was inspiring, it's very cool. So this is a look using all of those colors. Not all of them that I got, but some of them. I just wanted to show you guys some. I have pictures on my blog that I will link to as well. So if you want to see how to do this look, keep on watching. Okay, so you guys know the drill. 2 face shadow insurance, and then I'm going to use my Milk NYX Jumbo eyeshadow. You can just use any white base or not. This just helps bump up the color. And since the colors are so vivid, I just want to give it as much of a bump as I can. Then I'm going to use my Inglot colors. So the numbers for these will be on my blog because I don't know what the numbers are off the top of my head, obviously. So first color I'm going to use is yellow, and then this color, it's kind of like Bitter from MAC, and then that one, and then that one. So let's get started. So first one, I'm just going to use an average pencil brush, and I'm going to take that yellow. The thing with these are they do get like a lot of powder that could be fallout, so make sure you tap off your brush if you're actually using Inglot colors. And then pack it on, just pressing it on. Next is that Bitter color. Again, pack it on. And kind of blend the 2 colors together. And then this one's like one of my favorites. And lastly, that dark green, which is actually more of like a true green. Alright, so that's pretty much done. It's a nice, easy gradient. Then the next thing I'm going to do is get my purple palette, and I'm going to use this color right here. This is a matte, kind of pink purple, and I'm going to use my 217 from MAC. Get that on there, tap away the extra, and just right where the green ends, I'm just going to put that color and kind of drag it upwards. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and use this color up here, which is that purple with the shimmer, and put this right where the 2 colors meet. After I've done that, I'm going to take the same color with a fluffier brush, or just, whatever, and apply this on the upper half of where they meet. So this is kind of to give it that darkness. I'm also going to take a blending brush and just, oh, this freaking hair. And just blend out the edges on this so it kind of fades out. But I'm also going to be using a little bit of that first pink that I used on the edges so that you can see over here it kind of just helps to fade it out a little bit more than just using it by itself. Another thing I'm going to do just to give the cut crease a little bit more definition is to use from my dark palette this color right here. This color is very similar to Black Tide from MAC, but much better. The glitter actually shows, and it's just a really, really nice color. So take a pencil brush, get it right onto the tip, and then just draw in the cut crease. So you can see that gives it a little bit more definition, and then just blend it upwards because you want that harshness where the green is but not where the purple is. So if you just blend it upwards, it will look more natural. Not natural, it's not even close to what it looks like, but you get what I mean. Another thing that needs to happen is the top purple is a little bit all over the place. So I'm going to take from my light colors this one right here. It's very similar to Blanc Type from MAC. It's just a flat, pale, yellow kind of color. And so I'm going to take a flat brush, like this one, load that color on there, and then just start kind of manipulating the shape of the eyeshadow. So this kind of acts like an eraser for my skin tone. So I can kind of just use that to change the shape of the eyeshadow so that it's more flattering. And then I'm also just going to take this white, which has a little bit of a shimmer to it, with this brush, get it on there, take away the excess, and put that right up against the eyebrow. Just give a little bit more of a highlight. I'm gonna start doing underneath the eyes. So first I'm gonna use the base. I'm gonna use Urban Decay Electric 24/7 pencil. Just like that. Blend it out just a little bit. And I'm gonna use my blues. So for blues, first color I'm going to use is this one, which is like Electric Eel from MAC, except a million times better. Then I'm going to use this one, and then that one in the inner part. So this one's going to go in the outer part. First is that Electric Eel type color. I'm going to use this all over. And I'm going to use that blue on the outer corner. And then that light sky blue right in the inner corner. And then for the inner part, I forgot to do that. I'm going to take that yellow, put it right there, and then on top of that take my white and just press it on top, and it'll make just a nice, pretty inner corner highlight color. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to line my upper lash line with my Kat Von D and then I'm just going to extend it just a little bit, just to kind of give a guideline for the next part that I'm going to do. So like that, just a very thin line, because I'm going to kind of do this area. So for this area, I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is the white so that the black part can dry. So for that, I'm just going to take a angle brush and my white. And so I'm going to do this wet because it shows up a lot brighter, but using an eyeshadow wet tends to give it this hard, gross kind of texture. So what I like to do if I'm going to use it wet is to just do it along the edges. Because if you've ever used an eyeshadow all the way, you notice the first thing to go is the center. So using it around the edges is kind of makes it so you can still use the eyeshadow pretty well. So just get the brush wet and then just kind of draw a line on the edge, top away the extra. Then just right underneath the line, I'm going to draw my white line. This will take a few layers. You can also, if you have a white eyeliner you want to use, go for it. Once you've done that, or once I've done that, I guess, I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to use this one and my matte black and just go over that black line. And so then we have that. So now I'm going to apply my eyeliner. I'm going to use my Stila smudge stick. And to make that stay extra long, I'm going to take a small brush, like this one, and dip it into the matte black color I have, and just press it on top. And this will make your eyeliner last a very, very, very long time. So now I'm just going to apply mascara. I'm going to use my Lancome Hypnose Drama, and then I'm going to use these eyelashes from Creme, I'm assuming, number 62. They look like that. So I will be right back. Alright, so the eyes are done. So now I already have a little bit of a blush on, but I'm going to use this one from my lighter palette. It's a little bit of like an orangey blush. Just a little bit of it. Now for lips, I really don't know, so I'm just going to use this one that's right in front of me. This is an e.l.f. Lip stain in First Date. I have a review or first impressions coming up that will talk about e.l.f. products, just so you know. Well, because this is a lip stain, you're supposed to put the lip color on, let it dry, and then put the setting lip gloss on, just so you know. Alright, and so that's all for my Inglot look. I hope you guys liked it, and again, if you wanted to know any of the products to use, there's a link to xsparkage.com in the description that will tell you everything you need to know. Alright, so that's about it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.